What's going on, guys? AquaBuzzard here, bringing a brand new episode on Laogai server, and I am trying out a new editing style. I am doing commentary after the fact, and I personally feel like that'll solve a lot of flaws as a commentator for me. Anyway, we are building a blacksmith right here. We have, and it has a little auto smelter included. I think it looks really decent, at least. The interior does not, and it looks like the rest of the houses, but it's gonna work. But today we are going to be building a well, and I have all the materials prepped. This is gonna be a shorter episode. We're not just gonna build the well. There's one more project I would like to do, but really it's not exactly a long episode. And I feel like the reason for that would be the fact that I feel like the medieval village may be almost done. I'm still using it as my base of operations, but I do feel personally like I have exhausted my ideas. I keep building these medieval houses. I love the medieval houses, but I think that makes for some very monotonous episodes, and I don't really want to subject you guys to that. Next episode, I'm gonna go maybe to the shopping district, maybe build another base. We'll have to see, but right now we are just gonna basically play it by ear, and or whatever. Anyway, let me get back to what's currently happening. I found this trick on a subreddit called Detailcraft. It's actually a really nice subreddit, and it's about details. Anyway, this is a method for making your wells look deep, even if they are actually not, and that is essentially, basically you take water and you put them in, or you put blue glass and then you put lapis underneath the blue glass and then you put water all over it. And I think it works pretty well. Now, anyway, the next part of it is not exactly something that I'm necessarily proud of, but it's something that it works. Let's just say that. I'm putting dark oak here. That's the part that I really am unsure about. But then we have like dark oak blocks, because they might be a bit too thick. Honestly, they might be a bit too thick, but I think it works. But then we put up the fences. There is a lot of background noise going off in the background. I'm sorry, but it's just how it is. But I feel like this this house could, or this well, sorry. I seem to be a bad commentator, even if I am post-recording. Like, it's actually my first time doing it, but I have a lot more to say when I'm post-recording than I do when I'm live recording, which is what I want. And I'm going to perfect the art a bit more as we go along. Anyway, now we're building the roof of the well, and I decided to make that out of red nether brick. And I personally feel like that was an interesting choice. There are no slabs or stairs for red nether brick, but I think that even though if it's bulky, I think the roof sort of works, if you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be an interesting roof. It's gonna be kind of a mushroom cap. I'm not sure if I said that already, but it's kind of a cool design. I kind of like utilized the fact that there were no slabs and stairs and made it all blocky, which I actually kind of like. And there we go. We now have a well. So I'm gonna move on to what is essentially the next thing now, which is we are gonna build a statue. Now here we are. I'll admit that this statue was not my invention. It was by a Reddit user, but I forget their name. I think it's like 4 letters capitalized. I made a point to remember it like before the video, but I ended up not doing that. Like, whatever. But the post title is Statue of Observation, and that kind of shows you what we are about to do. We are about to do an observer block statue with an observer for a face, and I feel like this looks pretty cool. I did not make it, but I still think it came out fairly well. Props to whatever Reddit user created it. But I figured having one of these in my medieval village just made sense to have like a statue of someone, I guess. So as you can see, I did a cauldron and an anvil, and here I'm trying to remember what the heck they put for a torso. They did a gray shulker box, and I don't have too many of those, so I just used a polished andesite block. I do have a few shulker boxes I got from the present, and I'm not using them right now, but you know what? I could use them in the future. They're very useful blocks, so I figured that it would be a lot easier if I just used polished andesite. And I've already dyed most of my shulker boxes, so that's nice. And I broke a piece of andesite there. Anyway, again, this is an incredibly short video. I'm so sorry about that. But again, I'm just trying to get the hang of my new editing style. It's not something I do every day, but I'd say it works. Now, here's an interesting part. The observer statue is going to be holding a spear. I used yellow stained glass for this because the reason behind the yellow stained glass was simply because I had it on me. And the reason I had it on me is I wanted to dye the beacon beam yellow a while back, but I figured that just didn't really work, so I liked it better white, so I just decided to do that. Now, the head it's kind of a finicky part because you know, the observer, the face is the back side of the observer block when you place it down, so it's gonna be kind of hard to get it like that. But you know, I got it first try. Nice. And I got a gray banner to cover up the ugly redstone thing behind it, because man, is that ugly. And I feel like the banner works too for the design. So there, I'm just putting my finishing touches on it. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you later. Peace.